Hey everybody, welcome to our countdown series. We have made it to day 24. We're going to do some full body sets today. I have a set of 25-pound dumbbells and a single 30-pound dumbbell. Let's go ahead and get warmed up. Bring one leg up into your chest, tug it in as high as you can, and then rotate that foot around your ankle. And then let's go to the other side. So we're going to have a count going on today. We're going to start with really small reps with certain exercises and then slowly build. So we have a 3-rep exercise building through 5, 8, 10, 15, and then ending at a 20. And then we'll see how many of those we can get through. All right, toes straight ahead. Bring your arms all the way up. Pull one arm to one side. Inhale back to middle. Pull to the other side. Spread your arms out wide and then dive forward. Hinge your body to the right, hinge your body to the left, twist your body to the left, twist your body to the right, and then we're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Grab one arm, pull to the side, back to the middle, pull to the other, bring your arms out wide, squeeze your shoulder blades as you hinge forward, bend to one side, bend to the other, twist one, twist to the other. One more like that. Inhale, come all the way up. Pull to one side, pull to the other. Feels so good to get that long line of stretch. Arms out wide, flex deep through the core. Hinge it forward. Slide over, slide back, twist, and twist. All right, take those legs out a little bit wider. Let's do our spider lunge. You're going to bring your body all the way over to one side. Let your toes come up on that straightened leg if you can, and then just slowly walk yourself over to the other side. Back again to your first side. Back again to your second side. All right, now we're going to go ahead and rotate. So whatever leg is bent, rotate toward that leg. Place your back knee on the ground. We're going to get our little hamstring slide. So pull the toes up in the front. Hamstring stretch. Hinge forward. Hip flexor stretch. Come up to center. Pull that front leg back. And we're going to rotate over your front leg. So if your right leg's forward, twist to the right. If your left leg is forward, twist to the left. Keep your hips nice and still and stable and just rotate from that mid-back. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Swing it around, back knee down, slide forward, and then slide back. Let those hips drop enough that you can feel that opening in the hip flexor. I don't know about you, but I definitely have a tendency to get tight there. For me, it's probably less sitting and a little bit more mountain climbing. Lunging, squatting, all that stuff. All right, sit nice and tall, rotate over. If you do much cycling, that can also really get your hip flexors tight. So getting those stretched and loosened up adequately is always a nice, smart idea. All right, let's go ahead and hit up a downward facing dog. Spread your fingertips wide, push into your hands, drive the hips up and back. Make sure that you're pressing evenly into your palms, pushing into your thumb and first finger. Slide that left heel toward the ground, let your right heel lift and the right knee bend. And then we're going to switch. Left heel lifts, left knee bends, right leg straightens, drop your heel to the ground. And then just keep pedaling back and forth like that. A few for me. Slide those shoulder blades down, contract deep through the core. Make sure that you're getting that flexion. All right, we're going to do some leg lifts here. So keep planting into your hands and then extend your right leg back. Just lift and lower. Keep even weight distribution through the arms, pushing through the back, and then your hips stay as level as possible as well. 2 more. Grab into the belly. Last one. Good. Other side. All right, so you can probably guess weight based on my weight selection. Plus, if you've read the description already in the video, description for the workout, you know what's coming. So we're going to be using these heavier weights today. So we're going to have kind of a slower transitioning time. taking some breaks. The heavier that you go, then the more time that you need between each set. So please feel free to grab that break. I know not all of us have access to very heavy weights, and maybe 10s feel like what the 25s feel like for me to you. And that's great. But you can kind of decide if you don't have something to really push your effort level and intensity level in terms of weight selection, you can add on a lot more reps. So when I'm doing 3, maybe you can hit 5, maybe you can hit 6 or 8, whatever, and then decide through there. So the first one that we're going to do is going to be a man maker. So bring the weights in. Don't be offended if you are a woman. The reason that we don't have a woman maker is because the men wouldn't be able to do it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, these are a man maker. So it's basically a weighted burpee. We're going to go ahead and just run through it really quick without the weights, because depending on the size of weights, I want to make sure that you're adequately warmed up. Okay, so we're going to start standing. What happens is you'll place your weights on the ground, and then you're going to do a jump back. You can step back as well. You're going to do a full push-up, elbows in tight, so military push-up, pressing to the top, step or jump in, get your butt low. Okay, we're not holding weights yet. You're going to curl from here, grab deep through the core, drive through the hips, press up overhead, and then we're going to start back at the top. All right, so we're going to only do 3 of those, and we'll see how it feels with these 25s. I don't think I've done 25s before. All right, jump back, hit your push-up. Remember, the core has to be strong through everything. Butt low, curl first, then press to the top. Stay in control of your form. Sink the butt, curl, then press. 2. Sink the butt, curl it up. 3. Because otherwise what happens is the butt comes up first and then we swing the weights. And that's not what we're here for. All right, just take a little standing twist. And now we have 5 single leg deadlift combined with a row. All right, so I'm going to stick with my same 25 pounds per arm. Pick one foot. You're going to hit your single leg deadlift. So hinge forward, pull the left arm up, so my right leg's on the ground, and then stand. We're going to go 5 per side. Lengthen, contract, hold flexion through the core, the leg, the back. 4. Trying to keep those hips, your pelvis, super duper squared off. 5. Okay, let's hit that other side. Hinge it forward. Row the right arm now. Left leg on the ground. Right leg is rowing. 2. Stay long through that back leg, long through the spine. And 5. Awesome job. All right. Set those guys down. And then I'm going to go to my one heavier. And we're going to do our single arm snatch. 8 reps. Take a second, set your elbows on your knees, push the chest open, and then exhale to round. All right, so your snatch, we're using the full line, the full body to get your entire, to get the move from its entirety from the ground floor all the way up, okay? If you don't go overhead, stay here, and you can do a lawnmower. It's not quite the power, but I know we all need to adjust sometimes with different exercises. I want to make sure you have a good alternate. Okay, I'm going to start on my weaker side. Lock in through the core. And sometimes I like to put my other hand behind my back and make sure that the pelvis stays still. Swing that arm up. You know that you have chosen a heavy enough weight if you have to use your whole body. That's the whole point. 6, Lock it in tight. 7, 8. Woo, other side. Lock and load. 1, 2, push up through those hips. 4, 5. Bring that elbow up first. 8. Good job. Okay, we're going to go back to our 25s, and we're going to do a squat press. We're at 10 reps now. Slowly building that heart rate too. Okay, so elbows are going to be tucked in, hands on your shoulders. You're going to squat and use energy from the legs to press straight up overhead. If you don't press overhead, just squat. It's always a good option. Pare things back, check some things off, cut them out, and just get what you can out of it. All right, belly locks. Sit your hips back. Get your elbows to touch the knees, and then press to the top. 5 to go. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next up, we're going to get static jump lunges. If you don't jump, just lunge. So we're not switching front and back. It's just like a jump squat, except it's a jump lunge. So set up your feet, 15 per side. Here we go. 5, 4, 2, 1. All right, other side. Square off those hips still. Feel lots of work coming off that front leg. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Then we're going to come down and get core a little more with Ticktock Planks. If you don't do Ticktock Planks, you can stay on your hands and knees and do accordion crunches like this, pulling your shoulder and hip together. We're going to go 20 per side, 40 total. All right, let's get this set done, and we can take a little longer break. Hunker your chest forward between your elbows. Feel the belly pull back toward your spine. 10 to go. 9, 8. Flex it in deep. 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a little break. Good job. Whew. Good set. Let's take a little thread the needle. Grab water if you want it. Switch to that other side. Not too much. We have some more jumping coming. All right, let's get ourselves set up for set 2. Start off with our man maker. 3 reps. We're going to start feeling our rounds a little bit more. May have to take longer breaks. That's totally fine. Everything starts with solid core, solid glutes. Here we go. Set them down, jump back, push up, Feet come wide. Sit your butt. Press. 2, 3. All right, I'm going to start with my right leg on the ground first this time for my SDL rows. Here we go. Flex through glute. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 4, 5. Other side. Hinge. Level off those hips as much as you can. Take a little slight bend in that supporting leg. Pack in through your back. 4, 5. Whee! All right. Snatches are next. 8 per side. All right, ready? And go. Use your legs. Use your core and your back. 5, 6, 8. Other side. Oh, get that rhythm going. 4, 5. 8. All right. Squat press. Hopefully they look a little heavy. It's right where we want to be. All right, 10 reps, building it up. Find that squat stance. Here we go. You got it. 7, 8. Pop up with those glutes. Whew. Made it. Oh, nice work. We're going to have those static jump lunges next. Got that little bit of heart rate going. I love it. All right, here we go. 15 per side. Line your knee and toe on that front leg. Keep your feet hip width. $14, $15. Here we go. 10, 5 to go. Use your glutes. 2, 1. Oh. Okay. Find that TikTok or your hinge. Lock it in. Big rotation through the mid-back. Your range is completely up to you. Keep both elbows evenly pressed into the ground, so you're not pulling one side up or the other. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Woo. Nice work. Take a sec. Let's do a little Z sit here for fun between. So left leg in, right leg back. Plant your left hand. Open the right arm up. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Other side. Plant your right hand. Your right leg's in. Open. Twist. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We got this. Another round. Building muscle. So good. I heard something the other day. I think it was Lane Norton that said it, that you exercise, weightlifting and exercise, working out is one of the best things you can do for the body in any capacity without necessarily even noticing changes somewhere else. You might not notice it on the scale. You might not notice it in your clothes for a little while, but immediate response of benefits from weight training, from exercising, working out, calisthenics, any of it. So enjoy that as we get through our third round. It's more motivation for me and inspiration to push myself, continue to do what's best for my body, longevity, health, quality of life. All right, here we go. 3. Lock and load that core. Then you get the legs in. Use the legs here. 2. 3. Those are so nice and few. Alrighty. Single leg deadlift. Left leg on the ground, hinge forward, row that right arm, and stand. 1, 5 per side. Tighten up deeper through that core. 4, lengthen your back. 5. Level those hips. Try to find balance, even balance on that foot. It'll rock and wobble a bit. That's good. But then try to level it back off. Flex. Find your flexions. 5. Whew. Okay. Thrusters, snatches, single arm, what we have left. 8 per side. Ready? And go. Feel the body. Check in. See what's going on. What's working. What's flexing. 8. Here we go. 2, 3. 4. Stay out of your neck. Drop the shoulder. 8. Nice. These are tough by the time I get here. These squat press. You should need some breaks. If you don't, keep going. Add reps. Double your reps. 6, 10, 16, 20, 30, 40. Find your intensity. All right, here we go. Feel that core. Able to engage the legs. Ready to work. Energy from the legs. Pushing through to the top. 3, 4. Feel those glutes. Sit back on your heels. 7, 8, 9, 10. For those of you that don't know, if you hear that clicking sound throughout, every once in a while, it's my ankle. I broke it many years ago falling from a rope climb. It doesn't bother me at all, but it makes that wonderful clicking sound quite often. So that's what's going on. Nothing's falling apart. Shifting into place. Here we go. 15. Try not to get sloppy here. Try not to get lazy. Go for that big jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double check that core. Find it. 5, 4, 1. Not much on those last few, but I'm feeling it. Here we go, TikToks or your alternate. 2, 3, 4, 6. Make sure that you're grabbing that core. Don't just rotate your hips. 17, 18, 20. Good job, good job. After a week of body weight, it's fun to see how you're still capable and able to maintain some good heavy lifts. All right, lower down onto your back. Let's hug both knees in together, into the chest. We'll just do a reverse child's pose, basically. Hug them in tight. If you can get them to touch one another, even better. Ooh. Extend your right leg long. Let it rest on the ground. Keep that left knee pulled in tight. And then you're just going to take it with your right hand, pushing over to the right side. Keep both shoulders flat on the ground. Let me use my weight here for a little bit of extra. Hold and pull. Yeah. So get that big twist. So the weight of your right arm on the left knee pushes just a little more, that stretch to the back. But you've got to keep your left shoulder on the ground so you have the right location of your twist. Get your breath regulated. All right, pull your leg back in. Extend your left leg long. Reset your hips to level. Hug your right knee in. And then with your left hand, push it over to the left. Oh, feels so good. Remember, we want to keep that your right shoulder in contact with the ground. Breathe into the tight places. You can kind of tell where you need it the most. Maybe the shoulder, maybe the chest, maybe the back, maybe the hip. You breathe, focus, and relax breaths there. Oh, all right, roll it in. And let's get those hamstrings. Okay, level off your hips again on the ground. Make sure your body's pretty squared up. Straighten the left leg. You can grab behind the calf or behind your thigh or even all the way up at the foot. Let's do a little bend and straighten. This does work better if you can grab around your foot or if you have a stretch strap, so something that's putting some sort of pressure down. You can still, though, do it here if you've got your calf. Bend and straighten. Okay, and then just hold your stretch. Wherever you have the best stretch through the belly of the hamstring. I'm going to keep my knee bent. And then take that ankle, cross it over your right knee, interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Double check everything's squared off. Oh, see, I wiggled out of square. Hips, shoulders, interlace your hands, then pull it in. Press your left elbow into the inside of that left knee, that left thigh. Flex both feet, pull deep into the chest. Go ahead and if you have the flexibility, go ahead and let your low back, your tailbone, roll up a second, and then set it back down. And then we'll stay here and stretch. So really dig that elbow in. Pull your knee in toward the chest at the same time that you're pushing that outer thigh away. Keep everything crossed up. Put your right foot down on the mat. Again, make sure you're square, arms out wide, and then rotate to the right. So you keep that ankle pressed into the top of the thigh. Rotate everything down. Let the left knee push away from you. So you should feel a long stretch through the back, the glute, the hip, really any of those places. This helps get everything stretched that kind of supports and could be pulling on your pelvis. All right, so we have a bunch of muscles that hold the pelvis, that attach between the spine and the pelvis. I want to make sure that those are all nice and relaxed, stretched, flexible. Contract your core to help pull everything back in. And then let's do the same sequence on the other side. So we're going to start with that hamstring. Pull your knee in and then grab behind your thigh, calf, or foot. Bend and straighten no matter where you are grabbing. If you have something nearby you can use, though, as a little stretch strap assistance, you can put around a towel, a rag, a rope, something that won't fly off. I don't suggest the tubing because it's rolled. I've seen it roll off of people's feet and slap them in the face. It's not fun. Okay, and then just find the stretch where you want to hold it. Bent leg, straightened. Just depends. And then cross your ankle over the opposite knee. Take a little peek, see if you're all squared off. It's crazy how much easier it is to square off on the non-tight side. Interesting. Interesting, not interesting, actually. Okay, let's do that same little roll. So if you can, it's okay. I know a lot of us are really tight. That's okay. So, but if you can, roll in tight, tight, get your tailbone up off the ground, and then just let the pelvis and tailbone settle back. Flex both feet. You're pulling the left thigh in at the same time. You're pushing the right knee out and away with that right elbow. Keep everything crossed. Set your left foot on the ground. Put your palms out wide, palms down, arms out wide. And then we're going to rotate down to the left. Let your right knee drop away from the torso. Another day down. Congratulations. Whatever it is that you are counting down toward, doesn't have to be the end of the year. It could be your house remodel. It could be the family reunion, a wedding, whatever. Whatever it is that you're counting down toward that you would like to just put energy and focus, full body, fun sets into. I hope that you're enjoying them. We have 23 days left. All right, let's roll back in and then go ahead and rock and roll your way to seated. Let's enjoy a little butterfly stretch, twist, and we're off onto our day. Soles of the feet together, lean forward, inhale, exhale. Go ahead and take a seat up. Take a twist and a twist. Fantastic job. All right. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a good day.